Hello, I'm going to show you the components of the Get Back Survival Kit by Aspen Ridge Sports. It's a 10-piece kit in a metal container. Metal container measures 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Not a large container, fits easily in car trunks, backpacks, in the house, in the drawer, any place you want it. When you first get your kit, you'll notice there's tape on it. This tape helps to make the kit waterproof. Go ahead and undo the tape and set it aside carefully. The reason is you can reuse it. And it acts also as part of your survival kit as an extra piece. So make sure you put it aside and save the tape. You'll open up your kit and you're going to find several components. The nice thing about a metal kit is if it could be used for containing water, you could use it to boil water if you had to. One of the first things you'll notice is emergency survival whistle with a lanyard. You can stick it around your neck. This whistle has several components. One, a compass. You unscrew the compass, and inside the cap is a small emergency signal mirror. There's a watertight compartment in here that's gasketed that you could put matches, maybe even some simple tinder such as cotton balls with petroleum jelly mixed in. We have a small flint on the edge that can also work as a knife sharpener, especially with the kit, that you can sharpen your knife if you feel it's not sharp enough. The whistle is a nice loud whistle that can be used to signal others for help. Just screw the lid back on. The waterproof gasket will make sure your matches or whatever inside is waterproof. The next large component you're going to see is the multi-tool knife. You're going to get a blade, a large blade, a saw, a fish hook remover and scaler, scissors, a flathead screwdriver with a bottle cap opener, and a can opener. On the other side, you're going to notice a Phillips screw, a small blade for punching, a file, a small awl with a hole in it, and a corkscrew. Next component is a fire starter. You're going to get a striker. There are 2 rods here. There's a ferrule rod for making sparks. It's the little guy. It's this little rod right here. And if you turn it around, there's a large rod engulfing it. This is a magnesium rod. The ferrule rod is the one that will make your sparks. And you're going to need to scrape off this protective coating with the striker, with the sharp edge you feel on it. And if you do not have tinder, you'll scrape this magnesium rod to help you start a fire. We include a very large 50-inch by 82-inch Mylar blanket for shelter, for warmth. You can even use it for signaling. We have a small candle to use for lighting a fire or just plain light. We have a wire saw. These saws are interesting because they are strictly a survival saw. They do not work like a normal saw in the fact that they will fill up with sawdust and chips and jam. What you're going to have to do is when you cut, you're going to have to pull the saw blade back out of the cut and keep cutting. Once again, it's strictly an emergency saw, and its purpose is to cut very dry firewood, to provide a shelter for you by cutting trees down to put something over your head. Once again, strictly an emergency survival straw, and their use is very limited, but it might get you out of the jam you're stuck in. Next item is a little fishing kit. We're going to give you 3 hooks, a lure, and over 60 feet of fishing line. I would suggest when you use these to tie one end to a stick, because the fishing line is so small it might cut your hands if you're holding the line in your hand when you catch something. If you're not fishing, use it for helping to build a shelter or other items you can use the fishing string for. We provide a pencil. You can do many things with the pencil, something as simple as if you use shavings of the pencil, you can help for a fire starter. The other thing is you can write emergency notes down of what's going on. Let's say you leave your vehicle because it's stuck on the side of the road and you have to get to a safe place. You can write a note, leave it in the car, say where you're going. The other thing is you can write a journal for your condition and everything going on while you're out in a survival situation. Next item in the kit is earplugs. One of the things about earplugs are, if you have it in your kit and you're in a very noisy environment that is damaging to your hearing, you can open up the kit and put in the earplugs. The other thing about earplugs, especially for a person not used to being in the outdoor environment, is it can be noisy from insects and other things, and people have trouble sleeping in those environments. So you use the earplugs to quiet your environment so you can get sleep. Especially in a survival situation, you're going to need as much rest as you possibly can get. The last item in the kit is a razor blade. Razor blades are extremely sharp. They work great in situations where you need an extremely sharp blade, first aid situations, removing slivers from your fingers. The thing about a sharp razor blade is you've got to be very careful with it, and you have to watch how you use it so you don't cut yourself. But they are great to help you when you need an extremely sharp blade. That is the Aspen Ridge Get Back Survival Kit. And I want to thank you for watching this video on our kit. I hope you're never in a survival situation you have to use this, but even if you go camping and you forget an item or two, you can open up your kit and help you out. With that said, I really hope you enjoy your camping or outdoor time, and I want to thank you for watching this video.